go.
What's up? This is Mike for RoughDraft Artist Perspective. I got a special guest today. His name is Bird. He's one of my friends, and he's gonna do a little bit of talking about like where his career is going and where he's going with his career. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Bird. It's a RoughDraft Artist Perspective. What's up, man?
That's good, man. How you doing?
Well, a couple questions for you. How did you get involved with music in the first place? You know?
Well, I started with poetry, and then from poetry I moved out to Puerto Rico, started listening to reggaeton, got real deep into it, and started switching my poetry into lyrics. Then from there, came out here and did some stuff, hooked up with a couple different productions.
And how long have you been actively involved? Talking about like years, months wise.
I've been doing this for roughly about 10 years, actively about 6 years.
Okay, and your opinion on the music business, such as the market in general, you know, indie versus being on a major, / indie versus being with a major, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I would rather be with a major label over a small label, definitely, but I've done different stuff with like different small labels like Red Dot Productions, and you got Panama Studio and a couple other productions, and I would definitely choose the major market.
The major market?
But you know, since I do my music in Spanish and English, I like to get both markets.
So is that beneficial to know the Spanish language and the English language?
Oh, definitely. You know, like I said, in my songs, I go ahead and mix it in English and Spanish, so that'll get the ears of both markets.
Okay, and I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about Spanish artists in general breaking into the artists? Like, you see more Spanish artists and producers in general in this market now than you did like probably 10 years ago. You see like producers like Cool and Dre, Fat Joe, of course, he's been in it since '92 on a major. How do you feel about these artists now and producers now just getting their big time fame and stuff? How do you feel about that?
Well, it's like, for example, like Daddy Yankee and Don Omar and Hector Father, they all crossed over to the English market, but none of them actually hit English with their Spanish themselves. You know, they got other artists jumping on their songs, like I've done that also, but you always want to mix a little bit of English with your stuff. And I feel that reggaeton needs to make a change on that bass line, you know. So now I'm working with different people who's making different types of beats that can still go with the style that I have. So.
Okay, and questions is going the other way. But anyways, as an artist and you know, what else do you do on the business side of things? What else do you do in the studio?
Well, I help other artists with their recording time and, you know, making sure their songs come out correctly. Like sometimes they don't hear something, so the more ears, the better. You know, you can always hear that one mistake that somebody else didn't hear. So you help them with the adjusting of that, and sometimes the melody didn't come out the way they wanted it, or the words didn't fit the way they wanted it. So we can always adjust it. All it takes is you know, time.
Okay, so you do. So it sounds like you do a little bit of ghostwriting too.
I've done a little bit of ghostwriting. I don't like mentioning names because it makes them look bad, but.
But I mean, your thing on ghostwriting. I mean, do you look at it as a bad thing, or do you look at it as a positive?
Well,
certain angles.
It's always good to help somebody else get out there. Sometimes they just haven't found that right material to really get their name out, and if you can actually help them with that, it's always a great thing. I don't see the problem with it. I've never used it myself, but it's always a great thing. I always like giving a helping hand.
Okay, and your motivation as an artist to keep going and just bringing it all the time, whether you're on stage, whether you're in the studio, what motivates you?
The crowd. I love the crowd. I love being up on stage. I really do it mostly. I don't care about the money. The money's comes and goes.
So you do this for the love?
I do it for the love of music. That's all it is.
I hear you. And for the future reference, I mean, besides doing the mixtape circuit, besides doing your own solo album, what should they expect from you in the future?
I'm gonna flood the market. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what's up.
Flood the market. And, expect it. You're gonna walk everywhere, and all you're gonna see is this CD, this CD, this CD, this CD. There's gonna be more than one CD hitting the market at the same time.
So
be ready.
So can you name like some of the things like you've done besides you know, shows? Like, who have you did performances with?
I've done performances for Dubbin' the Dude, Tech 9, Freaky Zeke, 40 Cal.
What? That's what's up. Dipset.
Dipset, that's right, Dipset. Much
Yes,
love for
yeah.
Dipset. And Lito el Polaco, Baby Rasta Gringo, Julio Acosta. I can't really remember all of them. There's just a lot.
That's what's up. So you've paid your dues in this business pretty much.
Oh, definitely. I used to be signed with Revolut Records, you know, with another artist, Acertijo. You know, show him some love, even though you stole some songs, it's okay, homie. But
that's another topic we'll cover some other time.
oh yeah. But besides all that, man, just keep your head up, keep it going, and you know, it's a hard market. It's a dirty game. Just you learn from your mistakes and just keep it going, never quit.
Okay, and do you have any like shout outs to anybody, any sexy ladies, any
There's a lot of sexy ladies out there, so I just say what's up to all of them. How you doing? But besides that, I want to give a shout out for Red Dot Productions. Thank you for the opportunity you've given me so far in Alaska to continue with my music, and they're gonna expect a lot from Red Dot Productions. They definitely got their head on straight, so we're gonna be working on a lot of music, you know, and that's about it.
And how can it? I know you got MySpace. I mean, of course, somebody's gonna want to add you up. You know what I'm saying? So give me like your little MySpace.
Well, you can search me up under my email, which is berti727@gmail.com. Just pop up with Bird, and just check out some of my stuff. I actually haven't put any of my music on there due to the fact that I haven't decided which ones I want to put up yet. There's so many songs recorded that I just don't know which ones I want to put up. I just do the songs, record the songs, and have them there. I really don't put them out quite yet. A couple of them come out in different mixtapes, but most definitely there'll be a music page, and as long as you got me on MySpace, you'll know when that music page is set up. So.
Okay, this is the wrap this part up of the show, and we're definitely gonna have a second part. You don't mind like freestyling for the YouTube MySpace audience later, right?
Of course not. I always love to
later on,
freestyle
we're definitely gonna catch some of that heat that he has to present to the world. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll hit you up with a little chorus real quick before we go ahead and wrap it up. And be like,
Okay.
balotea más, quiero sentir tu cuerpo, so dile a tu novio que te gusta el reggaetón. Si se zafa que aguante presión, mami pégate, que llegó el vacilón. I'll let your boy.
that's what's up. RoughDraft Artist Perspective. Special guest Bird. I got a shout out to the cameraman, actually woman, Anette. You know, so we gotta give a shout out to her.
Hey.
She fine too.
Oh yeah, I'd hit that. But, if her brother heard that, he'd probably hit me. But I'm trying to be comedic right now. But anyways, next show we definitely be following up with J.D. Walker, Lindsay Venarski, and some other people that I have to interview. So that's a wrap. RoughDraft Artist Perspective. Peace.